Hello everybody, and welcome to Godox Film Lighting 101. Today, we're going to do a stylish interview with a Hollywood screenwriter. Let's check it out. Interviews have always been the standard when it comes to working in any aspect of film and television, but really, the recent popularity of docuseries projects on Netflix, HBO, and other large studios have made the interview a more cinematic and immersive part of storytelling. The location should try to help reflect the mood and atmosphere of whatever story is being told. For this episode, we're interviewing creative screenwriter Wally as he talks about his most recent sci-fi thriller television series. We thought it'd be nice to interview him inside his vintage prop studio that he uses for the show. This allows the environment to complement Wally and the story he is telling. For this shoot, I got to use the new 5.5-inch Godox GM55 4K monitor and the new Godox WMic S1 lavalier microphone kit. The touchscreen monitor was impressively bright and made monitoring my shot easy with the 3D LUT support and focus assist. And the microphone produced smooth, clean audio and was easy to set up. Both the monitor and the microphone kit performed flawlessly. Now, for the lighting setup. The location had some nice overhead practicals in the ceiling. I left those on and built the lighting from here. The first light I placed was the key light. For this I used a Godox UL150 with a Godox lantern. The UL150 is a fanless, daylight balanced, silent light. It has zero fan noise, which allows for clean audio capture. Perfect for interview setups like this one. The lantern is used to soften the light so that it creates smooth skin tones. Because of its globe-like shape, it does a great job of wrapping the soft light around the subject and environment. I used the Godox C-stand and arm to raise the light up high and then angle the light downward toward the subject. This allows the light to look more natural as it spills across the scene. This light was set to 7% power. The next light placed was a Godox SZ150R. This light was used to illuminate most of the background and wall behind the subject. I was going for a more stylized and experimental look. The SZ150R allowed me to quickly dial in the exact color tone I was going for. This light was set to a hue of 275 degrees, saturation at 99%, and 39% power. Next, I set up a backlight for the subject. For this, I used a Godox UL150 silent video light. I clamped the light rose purple gel to some barn doors to help match the light coming from the SZ150R. I aimed this light to the back of the subject. This light helps add some motivated color contrast to the subject's back side, which helps separate him from the background. This light was set to 3% power. From here, I added some layered lighting throughout the scene. I placed 3 TL60 tube lights at various places around the room, using them as practical sources, meaning they're actually seen in camera. I love that you can dial in the exact hue from the RGB wheel. I wanted these lights to somewhat complement the purple, so I used kind of a greenish blue color for the background. I went with a bluer tone for the foreground, mainly to cast additional blue accent light across the wall. These lights are powered by an internal battery and are super lightweight. I was easily able to place them through the environment to create depth and layers of light. The 2 background lights were set at a hue of 170 degrees, saturation at 100, and power at 33%. The blue foreground light was set at a hue of 231 degrees, saturation at 100, and the power at 33%. From here, I used a portable Godox M1 light to light more of the foreground with motivated purple lighting. This light is tiny yet powerful and can easily be placed anywhere. I set the color hue to 257 degrees, saturation to 100, and 100% power. For the final light, I placed another TL60 tube light in the direction that the subject was looking. This light provides a nice eye light for the subject, as well as a few stops of daylight colored fill to help illuminate his face. This light was set at 4500K and 8% power. The final step was to add some negative fill to the side of his face. I used the black side of a Godox 5-in-1 reflector and positioned it to where the reflector blocked out most of the ambient light coming from the rest of the room. This helps create shape on the side of the subject's face, making the subject appear more three-dimensional. Hopefully these techniques are helpful for you to try out on your next stylized docuseries or narrative interview project. Godox offers a one-stop solution for all your filmmaking needs. From lights to monitors to audio to stands to grip and staging essentials, they've definitely thought of everything. Also, be sure to like and subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you so much for tuning in to Godox Film Lighting 101. We'll see you next time.